World Twisters. My name is Vivian and I'll be your host for today. World Twisters is where we bring you all the information about cyclones and tornadoes. We'll start with reporter Amanda with Professor Holly and Jasmine in Bangladesh, where the Great Bahula cyclone happened in 1970.
Thank you, Vivian. Right now, I'm in the research lab of Bangladesh with Professor Holly and Jasmine. Hello, professors. This is my first question. What happened in the Great Bahula cyclone?
Well, the Great Bahula cyclone started in Bangladesh, India, on the 11th of November, and it hit over 2,000 square miles and most of the lower lying coast areas, causing $490 million worth of destruction, including 85% houses and many farmlands as well.
Thank you, Jasmine. That was interesting. My second question that is not related to the Great Bahula cyclone is, why did you want to study natural disasters as your job?
When I say this about both of us, I think natural disasters are such a fascinating thing to learn about. So kids out there watching this, when your teachers teach you about natural disasters, listen to them, because when you grow up, you'll be as successful as me and Holly and be called Professor.
Okay, thank you, Jasmine. Before I say my third question, we are going back to Vivian to talk about the water spout.
Amanda, a water spout is gigantic colored water which falls over ocean and lake and grows hundreds of feet high. The tallest water spout recorded in Australia reached nearly 1 mile high, and this happened in 1898 in New South Wales. Back to you, Amanda.
Wow, that was cool. Now, back to the interview on World Twisters. Yeah. Okay, so my fourth question is, how do cyclones start, and how can you spot a tornado and a cyclone coming? Over to you, Professor Jasmine.
A cyclone starts when the sky turns a sickly green colour. Then the clouds start to spin. After that, the air change happens. You see the cold air and the hot air want to swap. This causes a vortex. Eventually, the cyclone or tornado dies away when the wind has swapped. And now we'll do an experiment with Professor Holly. You see the vortex there?
Now for something completely different! We are now in the World Twisters Library in Bangladesh. We will talk about a wonderful storm chaser called Tim Samaras. To you, Vivian. My fifth question is, can anyone be safe from cyclones and tornadoes?
Yes, if they follow these rules. If staying in a mobile home, such as a caravan, please leave quickly. If there's a basement in your house, then quickly shelter in it. After a warning siren, please check the radio. If there is time to escape, escape. Please don't put your life at risk.
Also, if you see some people helpless on the street, help them if you can.
Thank you, professors. Another question related to the previous question is, what past events has driven the need to innovate, which led to this?
Learning about tornadoes, people in Tornado Alley and other places had no idea when a tornado was coming. Now they have warning sirens and natural signals in the air and sky. Basements are equipped with houses and people have the chance to escape.
Scientists measure the air so they can predict when a tornado is coming and warn the people. Everyone in Tornado Alley knows it is tornado season. These sirens, devices and knowledge has helped scientists and decreased many losses of lives. Sadly, some places in the world are too poor to afford these things, so they are in greater danger.
The last question, and the most boring one. How do some cultural practices hinder or foster change in disaster management?
Unfortunately, this is very hard for us to tell, because where the Great Bahula cyclone hit are where the roads are unsafe, people are poor, no access to devices to help them, and farmlands are everywhere. This place is where natural disasters happen, and people are not equipped with devices such as radios, like houses in Tornado Alley. Many countries and the charity UNICEF donated money when the Great Bahula cyclone hit. This was great because the government was lacking in relief efforts. This money may be used to help the people in the future or clean up the destruction made.
You did a fabulous interview. Thank you for watching. This is Vivian twisting out.